Hi everybody, my name is Beck and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Congratulations if you have booked yourself a holiday that involves a plane trip and you are wanting to know what to pack for your kids. If you are, then stay tuned. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I packed in our plane bag when we went to New Zealand. New Zealand for us is about a 3.5 hour flight, and then we had another hour drive. Our activity bag also doubled up as a toy bag while we were overseas because when we were in our apartment, we wanted enough toys that the kids would be able to play and occupy themselves in between us doing our little excursions. So let's get to it. So first things first is I packed a whole heap of toys for Zoe. When it came to Zoe's toys, I packed toys that were definitely her favorite. So this piggy is her absolute favorite toy. She loves putting it into the slot and the coin staying in or pulling out if she just wants it to be an infinite loop. This toy is so good because she plays with the sound on or off, so it's a winner for the plane or also when we're in our apartment. The second thing that I've done is a whole heap of teething toys, and yes, you are seeing a peg. She loves pegs. It's such a great cheap toy, a great teething toy, but also lots of fun because you can peg it on your clothes or things around you, and they love pulling it off and getting the enjoyment out of it. The other thing that we packed that was her favorite toy is this rainbow tower. It can be stacked in any which way order, great for fine motor, and it's something that she's still learning to master, so hours of entertainment. The next thing I bought for her specifically was a sensory book from Kmart. This book was like $5 I think, and it has a great tactile experience because obviously she's not going to necessarily want to have the story read to her, but she does like to play with the pictures. And finally, specifically for Zoe, I've packed a bib, an extra suit. I'm so glad I packed this because when we actually got to New Zealand, she had wet through her first outfit, so it was great to be able to quickly change her at the airport before we hopped into our transfer to grab our car. And I packed her sleep suit, which you will see in our travel vlog if you haven't already. When it comes to things specifically for Amira, we were given this activity magazine which she absolutely loved with her favorite TV shows in it. We also went to Kmart and she chose what she wanted, so she wanted this farm coloring in book. She picked the Invisible Thomas ink toy and the flap book because she wanted to learn some sight words. She's really intrigued in learning how to read, so this was a great way to introduce reading for her. We also picked up this Viewmaster. This is such a toy from the 90s, early thousands, where you have the pictures and you click through to see the different ones. The theme for this Viewmaster is space, which is right up Amira's alley because she loves the moon, stars and planets. And finally for Amira, we do have a spare change of clothes. For her, even though she's toilet trained, we did put her in pull-ups because we didn't want any accidents to ruin the trip, and we wanted to give her the ability that if we were on ascent or on descent and the toilets weren't available, that she wasn't going to have an accident by mistake, that she actually had a backup plan. Now together for both of the girls, I did buy some toys that they could share because they were age appropriate for both of them. The first one was this magnetic drawing board, which was ours entertainment. One thing you do need to keep in mind with little kids is Zoe started putting the stamps in her mouth, so if that's definitely a worry for you, give the stamps to your older child. Amira's 3, and then just give the pen to your baby. The last thing that I did was just a generic art pad. It was blank pieces of paper. I bought a whole heap of stickers and crayons, and then that way I just gave them the freedom to either just peel and put the stickers on the book, or they could do some coloring in, or Mickey and I could come up with a game for them. It just gave us the freedom to try and entertain them to the best of our abilities using our imagination. And our very last plan, if all the toys were failing, if they weren't sleeping or anything like that, we did pack an iPad, or in this case, Mick's tablet. And on the tablet, we had our Netflix app, and we went into Amira's profile and we downloaded a whole heap of her favorite TV shows as well as movies. Make sure that when you have downloaded this, that icon appears, otherwise when you get into airplane mode you're not going to have anything on your iPad. And we just have some over-the-head earphones so that Amira didn't need to put anything into her ears. Final thing that we packed for the plane was a lunchbox of goodies to entertain the girls for our trip over there, and I specifically packed things in containers as well so that I'd have containers to use while we were actually over in New Zealand. So food for the kids were these packet of bickies, one for each child. The container of boiled carrots for Zoe, they are her absolute favorite right now, which is such a healthy, easy treat. We had pancakes for breakfast the day before we left, so I've put the leftover pancakes in a Ziploc bag for them to eat. as well as a sandwich for Amira and a sandwich for Zoe, using their favorite toppings, of course, because we don't want any tantrums on the plane. And we've got some muesli bars. These are a treat for the girls. They've never actually had them before and they absolutely love them, which was such a good choice to put in their lunchbox. And finally some fruit. This is also for Michael and I to snack on as well, because obviously it's a lot of food to have for just a 3.5-hour plane trip. So it just meant that we had lots of options depending on the girls' moods. So that's everything that we packed onto our activities bag. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this bag did double up as a toy bag while we were overseas. We did pack some other toys that we actually put into our suitcase as well, because Amira had a full suitcase to herself, which was such a blessing. So if you've liked this tip, trick and hack video for packing carry-on luggage, please give this video a giant thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button. Please do so, because this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book. We only have each other. And I'll see you in the next video.